Hi, I'm going to tell you a few things about how to find books in the library. As you come in the doors from third grade hall, right here in this section, you will find the EZ nonfiction books. So these are informational books, but they are the short informational books. Some of them only have 1 or 2 words on a page. All of their call numbers begin with EZ, and then our nonfiction books have a number following the EZ. So when you look a book up in the catalog and you find an EZ and a number, this is the section where you're going to find those books. The books are arranged in number order, and the numbers are assigned according to what the books are about. So for example, all of the dinosaur books have the number 567, and they're all going to be right next to each other on the shelf right over here. Right on the other side of that shelf, and in this whole section over here, are the E books. If the call number begins with E, that means that it is a picture book, and you're going to find all of the picture books in this section. They are arranged according to the author's last name so that all of the Dr. Seuss books are together and all of the Judy Schachner books are together. So for example, if you wanted to find if you give a pig a cookie, or if you give a pig a pancake, it would be here in this section because that author's name is Numeroff and it begins with N. So you can use these pink letters at the top of the shelves to tell you what section you're in. If you're looking for an author whose name starts with S, it's not going to be in this section. You need to look for the section that has the S's at the top of the shelves. Now I'm over in front of the circulation desk. You can see the little white desk right here, so that'll kind of help you find where we are. This section right here is the EZ section. In the EZ section, you are going to find short chapter books, things like Junie B. Jones and the Magic Treehouse books. They are arranged again in alphabetical order according to who wrote them. So their call number is going to be EZ and then the first 3 letters of the author's last name. This one would be EZPAR. And they're arranged from A here all the way down to Z down there. And remember that when you're looking for books in ABC order on a shelf, you read them just like the page of a book. You read from left to right, skip down to the next row or line, left to right, left to right. When you get to the bottom of this section, you skip to the top of the next section, just like it's the pages in a book. Left to right, bottom to top. And keep working your way down the shelves. Right next door to the EZ section is the fiction section. Fiction books are also chapter books, but they are longer chapter books, things like Charlotte's Web or The Secret Garden. The chapter books are again arranged in ABC order according to who wrote them. The A's begin down here, and then here are the B's all the way down at this end of the section. On the other side of the row are the C's. So you would start here, left to right, left to right, left to right, the next section, and then the next section. When you get down here, you go around to this side and start at the top left row. Now over here against the wall are the nonfiction books. These are the ones that have numbers for the call number, but they don't have an EZ in front of them. And these are, again, informational books. These are going to be the longer informational books. There are lots of these informational books that are reading counts on display on top of the shelves. Remember that these are going to be a little bit harder than the easy ones. The numbers on each set of shelves, this one says 001 to 299. The numbers tell you which number books are in that section. You don't need to memorize the whole. They're arranged by the Dewey Decimal System, and you don't need to memorize the whole system. You just need to remember the numbers of the books that you're interested in. So the next time you find a nonfiction book that you're interested in, look at the call number and see what the number is, and then go back to that section the next time and see what other books we have about that same subject. One last section that I want to tell you about is the biography section. This is the section where the famous people are up on top of the shelves, and biographies are books about real people, informational books about real people. Now these are arranged a little bit differently. Again, they're in ABC order, and we start over here and end way down here at the bottom right of the shelves. But these, rather than being arranged by who wrote them, they're arranged by who they're about. That puts all of the books, say, about George Washington, all together on one shelf rather than having them scattered around based on who wrote the book. So if you're looking for a biography of a person and you know that person's last name, sometimes it's easiest just to go straight to the biography shelves and look in ABC order for the last name of that person and see if we have a book about them. I hope this has helped you find your way around the library. You can always ask for help, but sometimes it's fun to be independent and to be able to find what you're interested in. This video will stay on the website so that you can look at it again if you have any questions. Thanks for being great library users.